So much has happened. So much has the fishing. You just mentioned the fishing trip, and I just realized it's like there's several things that happened this week that haven't even told you about.
Oh no, I can't wait to hear.
Sure, and neither can you. Welcome to the Spiritual Kitchen Podcast. My name is Levi,
David Marciano.
and we are here to talk about
Meaningful conversation. To have a meaningful conversation about
conversation.
That'll develop. That'll
Yeah.
present itself. But we're going to start with inviting the Holy Spirit, or the Spirit of the universe, an all-loving universe, into the room to guide and protect and care for us, and hopefully speak through us. Something meaningful that makes sense to you. Voila.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like some water?
Thank you. No, I have I have one.
Do you have your water?
Do you have your water? Do you have a snack?
You better, or a snack. Oh, we have snacks.
Snacks.
That's a bowl of cherries. Because life is.
Full of the pits.
See,
life is great. Life is great.
No, there are some pits. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
You're right.
You just spit them out. You just spit them out.
And what do you do with them? You spit them in the dirt. So what happens?
Plant the seed, grow a tree,
That's what
fertilize
I'm
the ground.
saying.
Yeah.
So the pits in your life.
Oh, here we go. See, okay, that's actually kind of what I was thinking about on the drive over here. Is that the universe plays the long game with these sort of
Yes.
things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And any of the struggles, the thing I was just laughing about, by the way, is probably going to pay off, in who knows, months, years, days, experience about remember that time I did that thing that ended the way it ended? I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine.
No. What the universe presents to you in Act 1 of your life comes to fruition
Through line.
in Act
Into
3.
the woods.
Act 3.
Act 3. Life in 3 acts.
Well, or...
Midlife crisis.
Oh, yeah, you're getting there, aren't you? Yes, you're getting to that stage in your life, aren't you? What are you, 45 or something?
Almost.
Liar, liar.
No, 44.
You're 44.
I'll be 45 in 2-3 weeks, depending on when you see this podcast. Yeah, 45. That tracks. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take that.
44 is a very interesting number.
Girl, yeah, it is. What's the numerology vibe on 44?
Oh, I don't know the numerology. I'd have to look that up. But Pistol Pete
76.
Maravich was number 44. I believe Jerry West was number 44. Reggie Jackson was number 44.
Sports.
You don't know any of these people.
No,
do you?
I know Reggie Jackson. I've heard that name before. Pistol Pete, is he the bad guy on a? That's I'm thinking
Yeah, he's a bad guy on a Western.
Yeah. It's like Yosemite Sam or something. Pistol Pete, isn't that the one? Okay. That's
How are we
fine.
friends,
That's
you and
fine.
I? I just want to know. How are we friends?
The vibe is correct. Yeah, I mean, we've already talked about your hat. Oh,
we have not.
Not online.
No, we have not.
Oh, is that a different hat?
No, they're all the same, just different colors.
Oh.
For those of you,
This one's got a little brim on it, though. That's cute.
well, this is a bucket hat that's turned into a pork pie
Pork pie.
hat. So it's a pork pie bucket hat.
Bucket of pork pie. I think they did that at McDonald's. No, that's Anyway, that was a bad joke. That wasn't going anywhere.
I have a McDonald's story.
Okay. Go for it.
So, McDonald's came to life during my early teenage years. What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There weren't any McDonald's.
Okay.
There weren't any McDonald's.
Well,
At some point, there were no McDonald's.
No, correct.
Now there are
but
McDonald's.
I thought it was probably
You
proliferated.
thought it was before 1960.
I thought it was in the 50s, yeah.
It may have, but it didn't come into
Right.
my consciousness
Sure.
until,
Right. Yeah.
And my friend wanted to go.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
And he's like, get some Big Mac, and it has all this gunk on it.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a
Right.
bun.
I like everything else but the special sauce. So, I got one without a
sauce?
special sauce, and he said, "No, keep going."
It's the song. It's the song.
It is
too.
the song. We have a song too.
That's before my time. What?
Don't we have a song?
Which one?
I don't know. I was watching the previous podcast. No. Tune in to the meaningful conversation.
The jazz piece that we were putting together, yeah. Very impromptu. Yeah. Scoobity bee bop, dee bop, dee bop.
Oh yeah. It was scatalicious.
Nope.
Oh please, no.
No special
I want to know
sauce.
what that monkey mind thought.
No. I know there's many ways to skin a scat.
The skin is scatalicious. Yes, there is.
So you didn't want the special sauce.
Yeah, and he told me that I was missing the whole point of the Big Mac. But anyway, the point of the story is this. So I ate fast food for many, many, many years.
Okay.
And I occasionally do drop in.
To
fast
McDonald's.
Food?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Wendy's. Like Wendy's, like every time I see that Baconator, I just think, God, just a little mini Baconator, you know? And then
I think they did that for a while, like a dollar version, like a dollar menu size one.
Yeah, but McDonald's, my thing was back in the day, not back in the day, but they had a 2 for $5.
Yeah.
And you could get a Big Mac and a fillet of fish for $5. Then it went up to 2 for $6. But my point is this.
Yeah. Those were good times.
If I'm driving around and I'm a little hungry and I see that 2 for $6, my car just makes a beeline right for that drive-through.
Nostalgia? Or
no, it's an emotional. It's an environmental trigger.
Sure. Okay. I feel that.
I don't want to say bad eating, but you know.
Memories tied to food. You got so many. You got smell, scent, taste. You know those are all locked in like that. You know.
Yeah.
Like these cherries. Why do you pick cherries? I'm sure there's some sort of like vibe reason. You know.
Why?
Yeah.
You don't like a cherry?
No, I do like a cherry. It's it's
Would you
not
like a cherry?
Yeah, I'll eat a few.
All right.
It just seems like a very. I don't know.
What?
Are they on sale?
Were they on sale? Yes, they were. Mm-hmm. Of course. I'm not going to buy a $7.99 cherry. That's
not
great.
in this economy.
No, $4.99. Mm. With your Prime membership at Whole Foods.
Oh, fancy cherries.
Well,
organic.
Nah, I don't know.
Right.
Nah, I don't know. That's a scam.
Outside issues, yeah.
No, look it up. Look it up.
Sure.
I looked it up, and it said there. To get certified organic, you have to use.
Oh, there's a lot of steps.
No. You're allowed to use up to 30% pesticides.
Well,
for certified organic.
Where's this bottled water come from?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's. It's not someone down at a spring with a little pewter cup pouring it in each bottle. I don't think.
No.
It'd be more than $1.
It's coming from Mount Zephyr. Mount Zephyr, up somewhere in the mountains.
No, it's in Florida. That's the place in Florida.
Oh,
Zephyr Hills.
No, I heard the Florida water's not that good. I don't know. It comes across my feed. Something about a lawsuit. If you drank Florida water, tap water, you may be.
Oh, there was water quality issues in a local town. Google that one.
Okay. So how was your day?
My day was all right. My day was good.
What did you do today?
Not a lot.
Well, this is your day off.
Yeah, it is my day off.
And for those of you who don't know, Levi is a baker.
Ooh, cake decorator. Mm-hmm.
Cake decorator. Forgive me.
Whatever.
Forgive me. That's that's different than a baker.
Potato. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's in the same house, but it's 2 different rooms.
Well, yeah, same room, but yeah, no.
No, but there's a metaphor.
Yeah.
So you did nothing today?
I did laundry.
Oh, I have to do that. I gotta do that later.
Got some sun, obviously.
You did? Look at that hair. Nice haircut.
Finished a book. Started a new book.
Oh, that's tight. That's a high and tight. We call that a high and tight, baby.
Paid extra for that.
Yeah. How did that? How was your date?
My date was fine.
Yeah, tell me about it.
My date was fine. No, it was good. It was good. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I asked this person out. I'm glad because I'd been thinking about it for a while and was Like a lot of things, my fear got in the way, so I didn't, and then I did, and then it was a good time.
It's funny you bring that up because I noticed that. I don't know if it's fear, but you seem to get these like thoughts to do things and then you don't do them right away.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
Like you put it off, or you're like, and I've been there. I mean, we all do it. We all do it, right? You know what the worst one is? You get a parking ticket, and you're like so mad, and you're like, I don't want to pay it, and you just keep it on your desk, and every time you walk by it, you're like,
you get more mad. Yeah.
Instead of as soon as you get it, you go upstairs, you write a check, and boom, you go put it in, and it's done.
Sure.
And you never have to relive that, little bit
Trauma.
of anger. Yeah. Anyway.
Or you put it in your glove compartment, and then you forget about it until it's past due.
No, that's not a good idea. You get the boot.
A boot's one way to do it.
You get the boot, baby.
Yeah,
you don't want the boot.
Over again.
You don't want the boot. Life. Let's go back. Oh no, God, you were going to
bowl of cherries.
Yeah, we're going to get to that because.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm glad I went. The food was great. Conversation was nice. Have texted said person back and heard nothing. So. No. So
You know what they say.
Well, if you love something, let it set it free, and then watch them run away. Or
Rejection
whatever.
is God's protection.
Not
saying that you're being rejected.
No, that's fair.
I mean, he could be doing that,
Well,
I'm not going to text him back for 3 days just so he doesn't think that I'm so, interested in him. You know how people do that thing. They play that little game, that relationship game, which.
Sure.
Don't like it.
No.
So we did start this thing with life is a bowl of cherries. But what's interesting, on the way over here, I was listening to NPR and they were talking about death.
Okay.
And,
Shift.
and,
death, right.
Yeah. And,
counts for us all.
Yeah.
The great equalizer.
Yes. Every one of us, our physical bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Are going to die.
Sure.
Right. So, and I'm guessing it's probably most people or everyone's greatest fear.
It's probably up there, yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember when I was in college, and I took this elective. I was looking at the syllabus, all the different courses, and I saw this course on death and dying. Why do you find this funny?
I also took a course on death and dying.
No, you didn't.
I did very much.
I bet you the book was Dr. Kubler-Ross's book they used, right?
That was one that we did read, yes.
Yeah, which is a wonderful book on it. It was my introduction to looking at death from a different perspective. And then over my years of spiritual seeking, I've come to, and I love the samurai. The samurai always interested me because that's his job. His job is to die for his master. His job is to protect his master with his life.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yep. Okay.
And so they live with accepting that they know that they're going to die because that's my job.
Job requirement, yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with soldiers, Marines, Army, Navy. When you sign that, you sign that piece of paper, when you sign up, you're putting your life, you're signing your life away in terms of that you're willing to die for your country. So what I'm, in my contemplative meditations about death, I've come to the realization that there is no death. Because I am who is aware of this. I am who is aware of this body. I am energy. I am my soul, which is eternal. So when this body decides it can no longer aspirate and it expires, I know it's not the end for me. I know that it's a new beginning for me. So now I'm free, right? Because if you can accept death, which is the ultimate loss, you can then accept every other loss in your life, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right? So my mom's going to die. It's going to be a loss.
Right.
a relationship's going to end at some point. The car that I love is going to run its course, and I'm going to get a new one. So the death of that car is the birth of a new car. The death of a relationship.
Every door is an open window, and there's no such thing. The end is all the ends are new beginnings.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
Change is
And
inevitable.
what do the pits do? Life, the pit.
Yeah,
You've eaten all
yeah.
the fruit. There's just a pit. Now there's nothing but a pit, and then boom, it grows a whole new tree, and there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of more cherries. So there's this continuous, ongoing
Circle of life.
circle of life, and I'm free. I could die. Like if for some reason I'm struck dead right now, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Now, is that a constant? Is that a constant feeling or understanding or awareness that you have, or is that something you have to work on, cultivate? Is
I did cultivate.
something that you have to come back to. I mean,
No.
I find for me, Padawan young in my spiritual journey or whatever, that like I still am.
Do you ever check your posture when you're sitting and realize, ooh, I better sit up? There you go. Thank you.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
Oh, that I am not. Go ahead. You were saying.
I was saying. It's fine. It's no big deal.
It was important. I just kept noticing your slouching, it was bugging me. You're so handsome.
Hush now. Hush
Yeah,
now.
such a handsome little devil.
Hush now.
Luckiest boy in the world.
I am the luckiest boy in the world.
You are?
I am the luckiest
Okay.
boy in the world.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I just still occasionally blindsided by like manifesting as a physical person, you know? Like, and it,
So there's things you still want to accomplish, or you feel like you need to accomplish in this lifetime?
ish, but at the same time, like I already feel like I'm on borrowed time. Like I feel like there are plenty of circumstances when I could have lost,
Shuffled off this mortal coil, as William Shakespeare would say.
That's a very poetic way to put it. Yeah. I was gonna try to, yeah, unalived myself.
Do you know what water is?
The fountain of youth,
The drink of life.
the drink of life.
Well, since we're talking about death, water is think about water. Water is an amazing element, isn't it?
It's up there. Yeah.
No.
I like water.
Oof. Without water, guess what? See this fiery ball that we're going, see this empire of dirt that's going around this fiery ball? No agua frio? Adios.
Adios.
Right.
Muchachos.
So how do you feel about your death?
How do I feel about my death?
You ready to go?
It's not something that I terribly think about, I guess,
Right.
a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like I was saying, I feel as though I've outlived my expectations of life. I didn't think I'd make it past 30, and here we are talking about midlife crises again.
Yeah. Which I would encourage you to
Journal
reframe.
about. Oh. Why? That puts which part? The
'Cause
midlife?
It's a midlife transfluence.
Oh, yeah, crisis, yeah.
Yeah.
Crisis is
We should talk about messaging, not today, but we should. That's definitely important. How we the words we use to frame our existence.
Sure, especially,
Yeah.
and like,
Because it's a transfluence. This midlife. There's no crisis. There's no panic. It's an opportunity. This is a midlife opportunity you have, my friend. And you're very fortunate, to have it.
yeah, no, I
He
am.
doesn't like my hat.
No, I don't. But I am the luckiest boy in the world. No, right? No, you're right. I need to. Words matter. Words direct the way we think and direct the way the energy that goes on. And I have come leaps and
Thoughts
bounds.
become words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. Habits become character. Character becomes our destiny reality. So what we think and what we say.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
self-fulfilling
Most of
prophecy.
my experience is framed by the way that I think and treat myself.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So let's go back. It's not something you think about death. It's not something you think about.
No, because I feel like it's going to happen whether I have anything to do. I mean, I don't really have anything to do about it, you know?
Yeah, it's so true.
I mean...
And that's why we live for the now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important to live right here, right now, in this moment, because there is nothing else. And we're not gifted or granted anything but this moment. No one knows
No.
what tomorrow is going to bring. No one does. And so living life to its fullest in this moment, right here, right now, in joy, right? By practicing present moment awareness with childlike innocence, as if this moment is the first, last, and only moment that ever exists, and it is. Nothing else exists. Everything else is an illusion or a dream or a fantasy, except for this moment right here. And you know, who knew that my stepbrother was going to die at 14?
Oh.
Nobody knew that.
No.
Nobody knew that. And
I certainly didn't. I just found out.
Yeah. And you know, that's the deal. You just when your number's up, when St. Peter calls your name, which I love that song. Coldplay, it's a Coldplay song. St. Peter will call your name and will cool the world. And you dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Anyway.
I probably know it. I probably know it.
You
No, I know Coldplay.
You don't know anything I know. You know nothing I know when it comes to pop culture. It's really frustrating for me.
I'm sorry that my naivete is so frustrating.
No. It's not naivete. It's just we have different. We come from different generations.
Keep going. Okay. Yeah.
And you know, yeah. But one thing I do know is that you know Boogie Nights.
I've seen it like twice, maybe ever. Yeah. Yeah.
Only.
All the way through? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a long way. It's a long way.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah. It gets boring. I mean, you know, when you're halfway through or whatever. So
Boogie Nights does not get boring.
I don't. We'll have to watch it again. We'll do like a live reaction.
One of the greatest scenes in all of cinema is in that movie.
With the roller skates.
No, forget her.
Oh.
No, but Alfred Molina and his little Asian little concubine, and they go over there to buy drugs from him, and it's like the little Asian guy's lighting off firecrackers in the room, and you know they're gonna buy these drugs, but they're not gonna buy them. They're gonna steal them, and it's just Alfred Molina. Everybody's just fabulous. It's one of the greatest. I shouldn't say one of the greatest, but it's definitely one of the most memorable scenes. And there we go, most memorable scenes in American cinema. But not for you.
Not for me. No. Not for me. Not for me. So anyway, how was your weekend?
I'm alive. You know what that's from? I'm alive.
It's alive.
About death.
It's alive. Frankenstein.
I'm alive. You know.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
I think it was.
I'm alive.
I think it was Elephant Boy.
I'm alive.
Oh yeah, no, it's Frankenstein.
No, wait.
What did Elephant Boy say? Eric Stoltz. What a performance. No, you don't know.
No, I know. Cher was in that, right?
Yeah,
Is that the one?
She was.
Yeah.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
No, I haven't seen that either, though.
No. All right. So
23 minutes. You think that's enough? You said you didn't even watch our last episode all the way through.
Wow, I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to bring that up. No, I just want to let's take a little closure on the whole death thing, and
I don't fear death. I think the thing that is like I fear the impermanence of life, not making a difference. But I know that like I will live on in the memories of other people. So that's you know, the South will rise again. You know, like I feel like I have to exist as though you know I am just a being of conscious perception and energy, and like. Hopefully I'll come back as like a chair or a cat or something for a little while.
I'm just a girl. What's that song? You know what that is?
No doubt.
I
Living in
love that song, Gwen Stefani. Are there
90s music.
So to close,
Death.
yes, death is inevitable, and I think what's the most important, to live life loudly, to live life with no
Regrets.
regrets,
Pause.
boundaries, to just live life as if it's your,
Dance like no one's watching.
yeah, the only life you ever have. And don't let the fear of death stop you from enjoying what this life has to offer. I guess is what I take away from that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So be free. Fear not. You are going to live forever. Your soul will go on in perpetuity. It is an eternal ball of energy. And just enjoy your day. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the person that you're with, that you're having a meaningful conversation with, and
Over a bowl
sharing
of
some
cherries.
And
Hydration is very important.
life. The drink of life.
Hydration is very important. I like the ice here. It's very nice.
Well,
And
they
this
have it right there in the machine.
Yeah, I know,
right?
yeah,
In the
yeah.
kitchen, yeah.
spiritual kitchen.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in today. Sorry we didn't get to your text messages or your
Comments below.
Yeah, we got carried away. Yeah. Love you guys. Oh, we got to close out with a gratitude list and a prayer. I'm grateful for water because it is the drink of life. I'm grateful for the food that I eat because that also keeps me alive.
499 cherries.
You know, it's funny, we're talking about death, but yet everything I do is to keep me alive. I drink to stay alive. I eat to stay alive. I breathe to stay alive. And the subject of death came up, which is really bizarre because we do want to live.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, yeah.
Yeah, we do want to live. I mean, everybody wants to live. Nobody wants to die. But
I don't think so.
But
no.
it's inevitable, and it's something we all have to accept. And, maybe we can start to look forward, to the end, which is a new beginning.
Midlife opportunity.
Ooh, which,
That'll be my takeaway for today.
yes. So I'm grateful for that. Is there something you'd like to say?
No, I think I'm good. I'm
good,
trying
good.
to think. Yeah,
All
great.
right, all
Yeah.
right, let's pray it out.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, divine energy of the universe, for bringing us together so we can laugh, talk about death, eat some cherries, enjoy each other in this present moment, and maybe change the way we're going to think about the rest of the day going forward.
Seize the day.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
Yeah.
Carpe diem. Which came from which movie?
Don't do this. I'm sure it's in multiple movies.
Oh, it's in a lot of movies, but the one with Robin Williams and all those boys, Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society.
He teaches them
Yes.
about, seizing the day.
I
seizing
did
the
see
moment.
that movie.
All right, namaste. Catch you guys next week.
Watch more movies.
Peace out. Yes, Levi, watch more movies, please.
Sure.
So